This is Eddie Hearn, you're watching Dontae'S Boxing Nation.
Dontae'S Boxing Nation over here. My man Joe Johnson Jr. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
All right. Hey, man, I want to get your take, man. What was your reaction to the Kell Brook versus Golovkin fight, or Golovkin-Kell Brook fight?
You know what, man? Actually, I had a lot of mixed thoughts on it. I kind of felt that, you know, that if a welterweight did what a full-fledged middleweight couldn't do to Triple G, you know, I was kind of gonna be hot about that because, you know, as the fight went on, you can tell that Kell Brook had his confidence. He was gaining his confidence. Like, okay, so this is the man that everybody talking about, you know. And I seen him he was punching in combinations. Triple G could not outbox him. If Kell Brook was able to keep it up, I almost believe that, you know, he would have won. You know, like I said, I seen him hit him with an uppercut so hard, you know, it stood Triple G up. He buckled on his knees, and he's like, and that's when he said, hey, you know, I can't play with this guy. You know, my game plan was to come out there and get to know him, familiarize myself with him, you know, and try to box with him, but I can't. I got to take this guy out. And, you know, he gained a lot of respect for Kell Brook. So he say, hey, man, look, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. And even at the end of the fight, that's when Triple G said, you know what? I gotta go in there with my street fighting style. You know, I can't play around and mess with this guy. You know, Kell Brooks, he was looking real strong. He jumped up 2 weight classes. He was looking healthy. He was looking pretty big, you know, and I could tell that he was putting a lot of behind his shots and he was sitting on his punches. So honestly, like I said, if Kell Brook was able to keep it up all night, then honestly, I believe he would have won. He was winning on the scorecards. Judges had him winning. I believe he had either 2 or 3 rounds that he was winning. You know, like I said, it was a real interesting fight. I wish it would have went on longer, but hey, you know, that's the sport of boxing.
Yeah. So you believe from what Kell Brook just did right now, that's going to give a lot of middleweights.
That was the blueprint.
Yeah, the blueprint.
That was the blueprint. It showed exactly what you need to do with him. All you got to do is outbox him, and that's why I say Triple G. He don't want none of Ward. No. You know, he ain't trying to see Andre Ward.
Everybody bringing up Ward name after this performance. I'm hearing everybody say Gabe Rosado. He just said today. Mm-hmm. Now we know why he didn't want to fight Andre Ward.
Exactly.
So
exactly, you know, Triple G, he's got power. He's full of power, and he can punch. But you know, when it's a pure boxer, counter puncher, he don't do so well. Even you hear the ring announcers, they tell you, they in the commentary, they say, oh well, Kell Brook, he's a great counter puncher. You know what I mean? So, but I believe they said Triple G broke his eye socket or something like that.
And that's why they stopped the fight.
Yeah, that's why they stopped it. He said he was sitting about triple to almost 4 men, and you can't fight with one eye. You know what I mean? So I believe that his corner did the right thing, because you don't want to take punishment. And you know, that's my take on boxing. I don't want to hurt the guy. You never want to hurt him, but the guy that's in front of me on the other side of the ring, I want to beat you. I gotta win. I gotta win. You know what I mean? And to be honest, they say Chocolatito was training with Triple G. They both were training together. They went to Big Bird. Now I don't know if they was under the flu or whatever, but both of them looked like they gave away the blueprint that night. I don't know. They both kind of wasn't looking so good. You know what I'm saying? Because both of their opponents came with it.
And some people were saying that Roman Gonzalez was pound for pound #1. I mean, what do you say after his fight against Carlos Cadras?
You know what, man? In the sport of boxing, you know, it can go either way. You know, but I could tell that Quadras, he was gaining his confidence also. You know, but both of them were already familiar with each other, had a great deal of respect for each other, because I believe that before the fight started, you hear the guys in the back saying, well, these guys sparred with each other before. And so even at the beginning of the fight before that started, you see Roman Gonzalez walk over to the corner, you know, tell him what's up and everything. So these guys pretty much knew each other. They've been in there, you know, they got a formal meeting, you know what I mean? And Quadras went out there and did what he had to do. He was letting off flurries all night. You know, he was a lot, what most people would say, running. You know, he started using his feet. He started using his footwork and started trying to catch him at angles. You know, and that helped out a lot. And I believe that, you know, if he would have pushed a little bit more harder or even got the knockout, that would have been it. You know, but like I said though, I still believe that Chocolatito, he can be #1 pound for pound. But you know, you got to be on your A game when you're at the top. You know, when you're at the top of the food chain, because he just gave away. Quadras just gave away for a lot of fighters and a lot of competitors that's going to challenge Chocolatito. He just showed it off. He showed off what to do. You know,
and that's the whole thing. And that's why I say when you look at fighters like Andre Ward. He moved up in weight just like Roman did, but he moved up like 8 pounds or whatever it was, 7 pounds.
Yeah.
He moved up 7 pounds from 168 to 175, and then but he didn't get beat up.
He didn't.
He dominated Sullivan Barrera, you know what I mean, and of course he dominated Alexander Brand. When you look at the contrast, that's what people are criticizing Roman on. He moved up. He only moved up 3 pounds, and you see how the fight looked.
Right.
It was a close, competitive fight. So that's why, talking about Roman Gonzalez. You didn't see that one, did you? Roman Gonzalez? Yeah, he's another fighter that they were saying that was pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. He trained with Golovkin too, little small fighter. And he had a real competitive fight. It was real close. He kind of got busted up, but he won the fight. So
even you seen the guys, they say we never seen him look like that tonight.
Yeah,
we never seen his face look like that
his
before.
biggest supporters are saying that too.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. In the sport of boxing, anything can happen. Now, as far as Andre Ward, I kind of believe that Andre Ward was born before his time. You know what I mean? Because the guy hasn't lost a fight since he was 14. He won the Super 6 middleweight championship. You know what I mean?
Gold medalist.
Yeah, and this guy's just been dominating everything. You know,
Andre Ward.
He did.
Yeah.
Do justice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What about Gennady Golovkin versus Andre Ward?
Triple G.
Yeah.
Ward.
Yeah. All the way. That's what everybody's saying.
Ward.
I'm gonna tell you now on this. I look for Ward to stop him.
Yeah.
Look him, stop him.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, the thing about Ward is he's not just a pure boxer. But he's a technician. He's a technician. He will break you down and pick you apart.
Are you out, man? I'll catch up with you.
And like I said, Andre Ward is a natural middleweight. So if Kell Brook moved up 2 weight classes, and even though he just got to the first half of the fight, he didn't get a chance to, finish, sadly due to the injury, Andre Ward just got to go out there. It's like another day in the office. He put on that pair of gloves. I mean, Triple G don't want that.
Yeah. What about Kovalev? So Ward is about to fight Sergey Kovalev in November.
Hey, man, I can't wait to see that. I believe that Ward was ready for light heavyweight when he fought
Sullivan Barrera.
Nah, it was a couple years ago that one guy.
Chad Dawson.
Yep.
Yeah.
The way he did him, and then I seen the way he did.
I think I was the Chad got whooped.
Yeah. You was what?
I think I was in the corner when he got whooped.
Against Ward?
Who did he got?
Because Chad Dawson got knocked out by Ward.
Yeah, I think I was with Ward. When him then? Ward knocked him out. I think it was 6 rounds or something like that.
Something like that. He knocked him down. He knocked him down a couple times. Yeah.
I like his performance that he had against Edwin Rodriguez too.
Oh yeah. Undefeated, #1 mandatory.
Yep.
And when Ward beat Edwin Rodriguez,
man,
he was another undefeated #1 contender.
Man.
And Ward knocked him out.
Hey man, he tore that cat up. Hey, Ward ain't nothing to play with. That's one of my favorite fighters also. But I just feel like he don't get the credit that's due to him. And
And what's crazy is it seemed like he be actually doing more
than all the other
the fighters that they be praising.
Exactly.
Like they ask him to move up and fight Sergey Kovalev, but you got certain fighters that's not willing to do stuff like that. Move up and fight a pound for pound champion.
Yeah, Sergey,
you know what I mean?
They letting these Russians in, but hey, Sergey, he's knocking everybody out. He's doing the same thing that Triple G is doing. It's like we got a Mike Tyson in almost every weight class today. You know what I mean? And Sergey, if you look back, because I know my history on boxing, they even say Sergey killed a man before. So when you doing this boxing game, man, it ain't nothing to play with. You got to take it serious and be on your A game at all times.
Yeah.
But like I said though, like I felt that win against Edwin Rodriguez was very impressive. And Ward, he just don't get the credit that's deserved to him. And I believe in my heart personally, I feel people think he's too nice, too humble,
Yeah, that's a long conversation.
Yeah.
It ain't that, man. Let's just say,
And
some people ain't got the.
yeah, and some other things.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I feel that you know that's got something.
I mean, because I would disagree because Golovkin is nice. You know,
Right.
Roman Gonzalez is
Right.
nice. When I interview Golovkin, man, they so super nice, smiling, soft spoken, and all. You know, I mean, the bottom line is, you know, fans just like certain fighters. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know, and you know, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because if you keep winning, it don't really matter if you like a person or just like a person.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, out here in America, there's a lot of fans that's biased. You go over there to the UK. You go over there to the UK, they real boxing fans.
Right.
Like they was booing Golovkin, and they was rooting for Kell Brook.
Yeah.
But in America, they'll boo the American fighter, and they'll root for Gennady Golovkin.
Johnson, that's what I go by. I'm an amateur fighter. Right now I'm at Richard Steele's. You know, we just taking it day at a time, day by day. That's the only thing you can do, but I'm something to watch out for. You know, I believe myself, I'm a phenomenon. I don't do anything normal. I'm not a normal fighter. You know, slick southpaw from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm gonna be something to watch. Make sure that y'all come check out some of my fights down at the D. You know, and man.
Get ready, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Y'all heard it from my man. Good looking, man.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.